Nate, appreciate you, buddy. As we begin, Cabal Vision Champions Cup Season 10 coverage, semifinals match. As we've seen, Chaos Dwarf team did take out the Halfling team. Unfortunately, could have fallen just a tad short. But boy, I mean, it's not like Lockstar had lost it in convincing fashion. No, it was just the small positional mistakes leading up to the end, the stopper, and the Chaos Dwarf team was able to just barely hold on, I'd say, for the win. And we'll move on to the finals and face off against the winner between this Kislev team and this Dwarven team. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this matchup as we get into the last bit. Next week, whenever they do play, we'll be able to see the championship match and maybe get some more Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs right here on Twitch. So in my preliminary predictions, I just say I like the Kislev team to win it because, man, no matter which way you look, Kislev team, ball hogs everywhere. And it's pretty difficult, pretty darn difficult to keep your ball under wraps if anyone could jump in there and get to the ball. And really, the Kislev team, right when you think you've outmaneuvered them, they're never really out of position, are they? But we'll see though. Dwarves does have lots of threats here. aDant is going to be the coach of Big, taking on the Kislev team of Br1ght, Northern Rennaiscence. We'll have a goblin. Actually, it's not going to be the goblin. It's actually going to be a guy with a chainsaw. And actually, from what I've been told from my messages, he's actually a dwarf in the skin of the goblin chainsaw, because no time to put in the dwarf with the chainsaw. And so this is actually a dwarf player called Flint with the chainsaw, with the block, with the armor value 8, thick skull, and he will be a secret weapon in today's match. So it appears though the Kislev team will be getting the ball on this kickoff. Yes, Northern Rennaiscence is going to choose to receive, and let's go ahead and take a quick look at both of these guys' skills as we are getting into this match. Unlike the Chaos Dwarf team, the Dwarven team, the Longbears, well, they're nicely leveled up. Does have Mighty Blow, does have Guard for just about all of them. This one here, and then Blitzer +1 in strength with that Mighty Blow, and more Mighty Blow and the Guard here. I mean, just so threatening in the front line. More Guard here. This one level 1 Longbeard, and then a level 1 Blitzer right here with Stand Firm. So pretty good stuff. Troll Slayers, they're the ones that you have to watch out for. Both of them with Pro Tackle, Mighty Blow with the piling on, and the Inherent Dauntless, so dangerous with the Frenzy ability. And then the runners, the ball carriers here, Sure Hands with the leader in hand, and also the Blotch ability. So definitely going to be a little bit more difficult to stop for this time period. Part-time, thank you for that follow. Really appreciate you. And the Longbeard here, also with more Mighty Blow and Guard ability. And then, as I said here, the Dwarf here, the Flint, does have the skin of a goblin, but don't be mistaken here. It is going to be a guy with the chainsaw and could actually be very threatening, especially against the armor value 7 of these linemen and catchers here. Oh, actually, armor value 8 for the linemen here, and then armor value 7 for the catchers. And we'll see how much of a difference Flint is going to make in today's match as we take a quick look at the Kislev's skills. And yes, does have the Bear with the Stand Firm, and also going to have the Guard for him as well. So basically a croc score in the front line with the Prehensile Tail. And then we have more linemen with Wrestle, and this one here with the Kick. Quite honestly, as I've said plenty of times before, it feels like the Kislev team, they're just missing Block or Wrestle for their guys. And then after they get that, well, they're a pretty threatening team. +1 in strength and the block ability for that man over there. And then catchers, going to be the main ball hawks there with the Wrestle and also the Dauntless ability. This one here, Strip Ball with Tackle with that Wrestle Dauntless ability. So these two big ball hawks right there. And then the big hitter does have the Tackle, does have the Mighty Blow and the block and the Diving Tackle inherent on the Blitzers. So we're going to see how much of a difference today's match could be. Kislev are going to be down their +1 in strength Blitzer, but I think it's not going to be such a big deal, I say, because Dwarves aren't going to be the ones going to be going out. It's going to be the Kislev team. We'll see who's going to get the better of today's match. If the Longbeards and the Dwarves, I think the Dwarves in general could get a bunch of hits in, then the Kislev team might be in for it. But it looks like during the inducers phase, we're going to see Magician Shop on both sides. So we're going to see Wizards for both sides, and that's great. And that will mean that the Kislev team and the Dwarves will be able to zap each other. Make it quite uncomfortable for either side. Heresy, madness, you say? Goblin identifying himself as a dwarf? No, actually, it's just the skin that they're using. So he's not actually a goblin whatsoever. He is just a dwarf. They're just using the skin because just to represent that he does have the chainsaw in hand. A little bit unfortunate that they don't have the skin as of yet for Flint, but certainly I'd rather them take out the bugs and make sure all the mechanics are correct before they get the skin in there. Brilliant coaching. That's going to be great. Both sides with an extra reroll. That'll help out the Kislev team a little bit more, I think, because Dwarves are probably not going to get nuffled anytime soon. At least the Kislevs will be able to act first and get the hits off on the front line. We'll be putting the wrestle guy up front, and that's actually a good thing to wrestle down these blitzers and the Longbeards, because since they do have 4 movement allowance and then 5 for the blitzers, when they get up, it takes 3 movement allowance to get up, and so you can only move what, a couple of, if anything, before doing the GFIs. So just a simple act of taking down these dwarves will mean a slower time for them and a much easier time at out-positioning them and out-maneuvering them. The bear gets into action. Oh yes. Nice hit in the front line. I love having this tame bear. It's one of those things where the Kislev team pretty much has a croc score, and like the Lizardman team, it's unthinkable to go without the croc score, but Kislevs for a time will have to go without the tame bear because otherwise they're expensive players. You have to get everyone else. You need catchers and you need linemen. So what are you gonna do? Do you get the linemen? I mean, do you get the blitzers and the catchers, or do you get the tame bear right in front bit? Or not front bit, but the first bit of playing this Kislev team. So it's one of those things. Then if you don't take a tame bear early enough, then they might not be able to get the skills necessary to be extremely threatening. You do need stand firm, you do need guard for them to be extremely effective, and if possible, perhaps get even better skills like block and things like that. But for the time being, Kislevs though gonna just opt to move down the pitch, and death injury to the blitzer with that +1 restraint and the block. So straight away he's gonna use the apothecary, and that's gonna be extremely unfortunate. But at least he will have his apothecary. So Br1ght being forced to use the apothecary early, that could spell some really bad news here. Moving up, ball is gonna be back here, and so threatening the 1-move touchdown, I think, or 2-move touchdown, but the blitz here and the terrible positioning here done by the Kislev team is going to absolutely give the Dwarf team a 2-man push out on the sideline, with the runner giving the push combination a thumbs up. So nicely done by aDant. Not going to skip a beat here. Going to make use of everything. Going to push those guys out. And quite possibly force this Kislev team to go the other way. Was thinking about maybe making a 2-move touchdown, perhaps, but with the double surf by the Troll Slayer, and that's always a danger here when you're facing against a frenzied player. They could absolutely get surfs out, and here he got a pretty rare double surf, especially at this high level. He's gonna get surfed himself for his trouble, but man, damage has absolutely been done. KO on that Troll Slayer, but 2-for-1 trade. Take it any day of the week, I say. And he will be out, but man, that was absolutely worth it by aDant, getting that double surf out. And just making things a lot more difficult for this Kislev team. But oh, KO right there. So actually, after the double surf and him getting the surf, and now with that KO, actually is going to square things up number-wise, and that's gonna be too bad for the Dwarven team. So just like that, Kislev's equalized after the double surf. Almost going, you know what? That was all in the plan. But I don't think the Kislev team planned to get double surfed. But pretty nice stuff there. Got 3 removals and a couple of blocks. Yeah. Kislev's though. Oh yeah, I think the Kislev's team's still gonna be down 1 extra, but being down 1 extra guy on offense, not too bad. But there we go, another KO here. So Kislev's absolutely feeling the hurt. And they're gonna get another guy KO'd. Kislev's. I really love how this Kislev team is shaping up to be, going pretty deep. And as I said before, it's just you get block or wrestle, and then a few more skills after that, and suddenly they're just gonna be a team to be reckoned with. Frenzy, you're gonna get that reroll here off. Plenty of rerolls from both sides, so why not? With just another push here, trying to get that threatening catcher out, because he does have that tackle, does have the strip ball and wrestle, so a big piece to get out if he can do so. Does have just the armor value 7, does have the mighty blow and piling on, so if he would have got that hit in, that would have been pretty nice. But unfortunately, ooh, tackle on that dodge, just gonna fail that dodge, gonna force the reroll out here. Only 136 chance, but not gonna get 136 here today. We'll be able to get the support up, get the 1 die block, get the defender down die pretty big here, and an armor value break even. So good stuff here. Both sides getting some armor value breaks. And the blitzer tackle with the mighty blow. We'll be able to get some supports up, get that screen up here for this Kislev team. Tame Bear. He may be tamed, but he's definitely wild. We'll be able to get the leap away and get himself a little bit out of trouble. Should be able to get the 2 die block defender down once again. Great dice here for this Kislev team. We'll be able to free up everything, get just about everything that he wants out of this offensive possession. And the Dwarven team being just a bit out of position at this point. We won't see the Wizard used anytime soon, but as soon as we are going to see this one, yeah, this is going to be free Wizard Stadium. So magicians for both sides. But yeah, we're not going to see the Wizards as of yet, unless the Dwarves are going to be in a better position. Big entry, and that's the one that you wanted to get out. And that, my friends, is a big one. Apothecary already getting blown earlier on the other blitzer. And unfortunately, boy, won't be able to have that huge ball hawk in the game, but that's alright, I guess. Does have more armor value 7, but unlike the last game where the Kislev team was able to reign supreme with barely anyone with tackle, this Dwarven team does have what, tackle on just about everyone, so gonna make the catcher's life a little bit more difficult, I'll tell you what. Here's the blitz, and I do believe this is going to be enough to force out the touchdown right here by this Kislev team. Just way too many guys going out, not going to be able to get a screen up here. And with the double skulls coming out and no more rerolls, I do believe, yes, Br1ght will get this touchdown and go up 1-0 and give this Dwarven team plenty of time to score it back and grind out this Kislev team. But Kislev's, they're looking a little bit hurt at the moment. At least he does have a couple of guys to come in, so the numbers won't be too disadvantageous. Let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 Kislev's coming in. It's the full complement, I think, of the Dwarven team with the star player. So he's actually going to keep the star player in, or get the star player in there. Actually, he has to, because no more benchmen to come in. So star player is going to come out, and he does have a bribe here. So aDant will be able to get the bribe off, and we'll be able to use the secret player once again, maybe. Or perhaps he wants to do some fouls with it, because fouls with the chainsaw does continue to give the +2 to the attack. So that's pretty nice for having Flint out there. A very threatening player to have. So if anything, Kislev might just maybe make some leaps and go out of his way to blitz this star player, because when he is going to get blitzed and does get hit, then it is a -2 for the armor value break the other way. So That's the bad thing about the chainsaw, but at least it does have block, so at least if anything, both down die isn't good enough to get the chainsaw bounce back into his face and get the injuries off. Dwarves, though, are going to get the ball here in the offensive try here. Let's go and switch sides. As we see the Mighty Blow and the Piling On go to work on the armor value 8s. We'll be able to produce another injuries. Ouch. Kislev team. That's also another danger of playing the Kislev team. Too more often than not, you're going to see them get injured out like this and just get killed, basically. Dwarven team. I mean, hell, he's got killed, tattooed on the back of his, back there, back of his back. But man, gonna get those injuries off this time though. A couple of stuns in the front line, but still, that is really great. Dwarven team, plenty of time here to score it. Kislev's might actually have to be forced to use his wizard on this possession right here, if anything. But at least he will be able to use the wizard. Both sides will be too. So here comes the blitz, and he will use it as a foul. So here comes the hit with a whole bunch of assists. So this assuredly should break the armor and get the injury. But boy, the injury just gonna be a 5 even. So it just continues to be a stun. Luckily for that lineman in the front. So he's seeing stars, but man, oh man, lucked out. Chainsaw trying to cut some big pieces of skin, or perhaps even limbs. We're not going to get anything more out of it. So Kislev's will be able to keep the guy in the front line, but no foul being called either. So Br1ght is still going to be in hand for aDant's team. Bear is going to make his presence known. So after the blitz here, opening things up. Should get his guy in here. Catcher gonna try to stop her or anything up. And I think after the hit, should be able to get the 1-die block at least. I believe both of these guys have guard. So should be able to get another guard in there. Yeah, he's put this guard in there. Maybe even get the blitz. Yeah, he's gonna get the guard up here. Should be able to get the blitz. Even just the block. Yeah, it's just the block. That's all he needs. Defender stumbles. That's good enough. Free up the ball carrier. Prince of Tail is a non-factor. Oh man, and more injuries here. Dwarven team couldn't have written a better story for himself. Will be able to get another big hit. aDant's Dwarves proving that Dwarves can definitely be in contention for the finals. As long as he can get a whole bunch of injuries off like this. And winner of this will take on the Chaos Dwarf team, and boy, if the Chaos Dwarf team faces off against this Dwarf team, this is going to be a tough matchup for them. Dwarves are a whole lot better leveled up, especially in the front line with those long beards. Here comes the wizard usage. There he is. And the ball, oh, it's going to scatter in a terrible spot here. An absolute horrid spot for the Kislev team to take advantage. So the blitz is going to have to come out, and he's got the blitz in, get one of the blitzers of the Longbeard to get out of the way, and oh, he does get him out the way. Beautiful. Defender stumbles on the 1-die blitz even. So we're going to see the ball attempt by one of the catchers, and it appears it will be this one. He's going out for the pass. So this, it's going to be up to this one. He's got the sure hands even, so 3+ pickup after the leap coming up, and this is just a 2+ leap. Here comes the 2+ leap. He's got it. 2+ dodge away into the 3+ pickup. He does have sure hands. He's going to be able to pick it up. He's going to be able to dodge away once again. Here's the throw, but the pass is not going to be any good. Oh, man. The moment on the 3+, he doesn't get it. Oh, my gosh. And the Dwarves almost got bamboozled by the Kislev team after a series of great maneuvers here. Man, that wizard almost came back to bite him, but the 1-die blitz came out. Pretty much the only role that could have come out. Possibly maybe the push even. That would have been good enough, I guess. But still. Defender stumbles. Did knock him down. And so does put the ball in a bad spot here for this Kislev team. But Kislev team was almost able to get that pass off in the end. Now the Dwarf team again with the blitz. More KOs coming out. And will be able to get the Kislevs out of the way. No more mark for them. Ball's still going to be out. But with the runner right there, should be able to stand right back, straight back up. And then be able to pick this ball up and end all aggressions. But at least I think the Kislev team should have done enough to maybe stop this touchdown. It's going to be 3 more turns left, but still. Oh, defender stumbles. Oh, that's going to be good enough here. And we'll be able to get the hit in with the piling on. Oh, man. If he would have got that 3+ pass off, then he would have been out of... I think he would have been just out of range, I think. I don't think anyone would have been able to catch up. Maybe. I don't know. 2 red dye block try, but unfortunately not going to get anything out of that one. And going to pay for it by getting hit. Tame Bear. He's going to be able to get another 2 dye block right there in the front line, as long as he doesn't bonehead. But here's more leaps. 3+ leap right there. And he's going to have to re-roll that. Plenty of re-rolls to have, and so won't get 1 and 9 there, but re-rolls are going to be used up already. And I think the blitz is going to come out from the Tame Bear. Get the defend down die. We'll be able to blitz through. Get himself into range. There we go. Make things a whole lot more uncomfortable. Move away. I think quite possibly this blitzer is the only one left that could maybe make this touchdown. As long as the runner can't run away, I think. But more long legs and long legs leaps and not going to be able to get away and going to be falling to the ground. And the catcher now is going to get hit for it. This guy's going to get blitzed. Luckily the lineman though doesn't go out, but I think he should have just stood his lineman up right there and then just stop her up his blitzer, because his blitzer, I think, in the end is going to be the only guy that can make this touchdown. Well, the runner should be able to move up though and get himself into range as well, so might be a non-factor. Needs to get this Tame Bear away. Doesn't want to dodge away from him if possible. That would be a 4+ dodge against the Br1ght tail. Gonna get the both down die, and that's good enough right here, so we'll be able to get blitz off. We'll be able to get this hit away. And with the mighty blow and the piling on, we'll be able to stun him and X that bear out of the equation. But now the runner, after this nice 2-die block coming up, and more defender down dies. That's great. And we'll be able to get the runner here. So now the runner, he's in range, and also the blitzer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And so we might actually see the score. Oh, he goes this way. Okay, yeah, that's a better way to go. We'll do the go for it roll. There we go. And he will just get away. Does have a re-roll. Very long legs. Here comes the blitz. And the leap. More leaps coming out. Never out of position, are you? And here we go. 2-die blitz coming up. One more try. And will get the defender stumbles. But that's not good enough because he's got dodge. Gonna push him back at least. And possibly force the GFI, I think. Here's another catcher going up there, but no more rerolls left, and won't be able to support the guys up front, and that's going to be a bit unfortunate, but I think should be able to get a nice little push combo here. Get himself right there, and here we go. Here comes the blitz combo with the frenzy even. So that's going to be nice. I think for the first one, take a push even if he's the defender down die, but there we go. We'll get the push off, and now if he gets a down die, then that's beautiful, but we'll get the pro reroll, and unfortunately just gonna get more pushes, so gonna force the dodge out, but it will be a 3+ with the dodge without going against tackle. GFI 3+, 2+, got there in time, and the Dwarves will not be stopped. We'll be able to just get in there. No nuffling here. Gonna go into the locker room tied up 1-1. But the Wizard has been used by the Kislev team and the Dwarves. Well, they still have their Wizard in hand. So I have to say that the Dwarven team, it's his game to lose at this point. Oh man, oh man. secret weapon's going to go out, but does have the bribe, so actually going to keep him in for the second half. So look at that. Flint, bribe, going to be used, and Kislev team is just 9 people against full complement 11. Going to have to face off against the wizard as well. And still has the star player Flint in hand. Actually didn't really use him too much in the last bit, but definitely a danger. If anything, at this point, the secret weapon, since he will be called out, probably going to be fouling more often than not with this star player until he gets called out. So watch out for that. And that's just so devastating when you have to think about this guy with a chainsaw continually getting the fouls off on your guys. It's gonna hurt. Just kick off to the Dwarven team. Dwarves now possession half. Kislev's gonna go on the right side, hope like crazy for a blitz, but unfortunately just a perfect defense. But at least he'll be able to get out of harm's way of this Dwarven front line, and might not actually get too bad. Actually, it's gonna be very good. So perfect defense. Gonna save the first 3 hits, and should be out of danger. Actually should be able to get this tame bear get hit. So 2 hits instead of 4, but that's reducing the hits by 50%, and that's really great. There's the fireball gonna be used here after the perfect defense. Gonna line up all of his guys together, and so Kislev team probably forgot a little bit about the fireball, but not expecting it right here, and so gonna get the fireball off, but unfortunately no big injuries done by this fireball. And just got a stun off, so a big wasted fireball. And so now the Kislev team this is about equal now. So Dwarves has to really watch out, has to play it safe. They're gonna have to grind it out very carefully against this Kislev team, because again, Kislev's with the long legs leaps can jump in the backfield. Oh, I know, I'm not really a big fan of that fireball either, but I guess if he would have gotten an injury or something like that, and you would think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in there, that 3 of them's gonna get hit, and you would think with the mighty blow inherent on the fireball should at least get 1 or 2 guys out injured, right? And maybe even a KO or something. But what a big waste if nothing happens, and there you go, nothing really happens, just a stun on the catcher, and that's it. So that actually extinguishes everything. I mean, and also the wizard in hand absolutely makes your opponent plays just tremendously different. And don't forget, like I said before, Kislev's leaps are a thing. So they definitely gonna try like crazy to get to the ball like that. And if they do somehow come away with the ball, and there we go, he's gonna get the 1-die blitz. He's gonna get the defender down, get the ball, and the ball flies out. Then that's big trouble. Ball is still going to continue to stay in bounds. That's a really bad. Oh man, if the ball would have flowed out and the ball would have got thrown to the Kislev side, that's what I'm talking about. Would have loved to have the wizard in hand, but man, Dwarves might be okay now after this. And the 2-die block going to produce a block, so no ball try here. But man, that ball, oh boy, a 3 in 8 chance of this coming out on the pitch. Just would have came out over here, and that would have been about a 50%, really. Well, not maybe 50%, because you gotta roll 3 die, three dice for the throw-in. So I don't really know what the that is about 50%, right? Because depending on how you're looking at it, right? I mean, it could really. I think it's about 50-50 to get thrown on this side. I would say. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but still, I mean, it really seemed like it. Maybe about 40%. Because the ball would have got thrown from this point here. So Dwarves just gonna avoid disaster and gonna get surf here. More surfs coming out. And Kislevs cannot afford to lose anyone. Boy, that just moment of aggression. Got the 1-die blitz. Unfortunately, ball lands in a great spot for the Dwarven team. Quite possibly the best. And we'll be able to easily just continue to pick that up. And here comes the fouls. Like I said, Flint, he's not going to let up whatsoever. Going to get a couple assists as well. So this assures a armor value break. We'll get just a stun. But no fouls being called by the ref. Kislev, though, they're going to have to play aggressive. And this is the nice thing with the Kislev team, right? I mean, you're never truly out of position. So here's the blitz. We'll be able to get the defender down die on Flynn. And that is a -2 to this on the value break. And a death injury on Flint. And he's going to pay for being on the pitch with his life. But that's okay. It's just a death injury on the star player. And he'll be back. Unfortunately. Not on this game, though, but he can be purchased up once again. Wouldn't that be something if you can't buy him again in the season? Because he died in another game? That would be kind of cool, but not gonna be the case here. Gonna fail that 3+ leap away, and Dwarves will be able to carve out a position here, and we'll be able to get along the right side. I think. It's gonna be difficult. He's still gonna be caging up pretty hard. But any momentary lapse of positioning here by his Dwarf team and the Kislevs will be all over that. But luckily the injuries have been coming out on these guys with Wrestle and this guy with Dauntless, and the more big injuries on the tackle and the blitz players. I mean, just on those blitzers. I mean, this is a bunch of key players out for the Kislev team. Mighty blow, more piling on with the blitz, gonna produce a stun. They'll definitely reduce the chances, and only one guy left that can get the blitz off with the wrestle ability. So look for this guy right here, Oleg Sokolov, to try to do something here against the ball pretty soon, I'd say. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's coming. If anything, the Kislev team should get the blitz off over the top and then make this blitzer have a tough time in the front line, but it's not going to be any real worry for the time being. If anything, maybe just make it extremely uncomfortable. Tame Bear going to move in. That's why we have him with guard, and we'll get the guard up. We'll be able to get the blitz away and actually take away the assist. So this is going to be a one-die blitz if he can land this. Yes, he does. One-die blitz coming out. It's going to be a skull, and the reroll used on the leap. Not going to be able. There we go. As I said before, Oleg Sokolov is the last guy that can pretty much do anything to try to get to the ball, because he does have that wrestle. And that's the nice thing here. That's why I say getting wrestle for the lineman a good choice here, because all of those guys become ball hawks, and not going to get the magic this time around. Defender down the earlier blitz, but this time going to get paid with the skull. Dwarves are looking better and better by the moment, but again, guys with leap, the aggression won't stop, but at least it won't be easy for the Kislev team to get that ball out. Runner is going to move up once again, not afraid of anything. Don't get on the sideline. Don't have sidestep, so you can't side cage up. Ooh, Dwarf's going to fail this GFI, so we're going to see the reroll because can't fail anything. Don't want to get out position, but uh-oh. But I think luckily the Kislev team, they're on the ground, so I don't think anyone could really get to him. No, won't be able to get a blitz here, so this is at least going to be a threat right here, I believe. Yeah, he's going to be able to pick his guys up. Should be able to get his guy away here as well. 3+ dodge here, and then just enough to perhaps threaten this touchdown. And if anything, that's exactly what the Kislev team needs at this point. Bonehead wanted to get the blitz away, but didn't quite get there. And we'll have to do the 3. Actually, he did the 3+3+, and not really a fan of that either. Probably should just did the 3+ dodge, but ooh, we'll get the leap away here and get himself in a much better position. There you go. That should be enough, I think, to threaten this ball carrier after a whole series of leaps done by the Kislev team. So now I think the Dwarf team's gonna have to be forced to use, not use, but gonna have to be forced to get this touchdown, I think. We'll see what the Dwarves are gonna do, but this does leave a lot of time for the Kislev team to recover, I think. And they do have catchers with lots of movement allowance with the 4 agility, so they can get the ball down the pitch pretty quickly. And if they do score it here, it could end up 2-2. Dwarf, I think, really doesn't want to end up scoring it early. So trying his best to get in front. But again, I mean, Leap, that's just so strong. Can he cage up in time? I don't think so. And there you go. He's still one die blitzable. Yeah, he's still definitely one die blitzable. Here's the blitz now. And he will jump in there. And oh, he's two die blitzable. Look at that. With the +1 in strength, man. But he doesn't have the tackle ability, so he didn't get the rolls that he needed. But at least he had a chance there. Boy, small sliver of hope. Man, oh man. But the 1 and 9 doesn't come out after the reroll. Only defender. Well, actually, more than that. It's a because he just needed a defender down die out of. So let's see here. I think actually a 30% chance, right? Yeah, 30% chance to get a defender down die, and then with the reroll, like what, 45% or something, 42%. If my math is correct, right? So actually had a really good shot trying to get the ball out. Oh man, almost got there. Almost got there. And that's a huge percentage when you think about it. 42%, that's pretty good. But doesn't get the defender down die. And after this piling on and mighty blow, we should see another block to push away the guys, and we should see the score right now. I think Dwarf team. What gets the skulls? Get quad skulled? Oh no, he got the both down die as well. Oh man. Oh boy. Actually re-rolled that offensively. Got the both down die. Wasn't satisfied with that. At least wanted to push. And we should see a couple of hits in. Defender down die finally comes out. Ball's going to go flying out. And it's going to hit him this way. So the ball's going to get tossed around there. And oh no! Not that guy! Kislev's didn't want that guy to end up with it. Oh man, that's the danger of hitting the guy into this area here. I think quite possibly should have hit him this way so that this catcher would have had a chance to get to the ball and maybe turn it the other way. Oh man. Turn the both down and the skull into two skulls, and long legs try again, but no more rerolls for this Kislev team. Well, no more rerolls for that round at least, but does have one more reroll in hand. So Kislev's has a shot at least, and the Dwarfs I think hold on to the ball a little bit too long, because Kislev's everybody would leap, just a threat everywhere you look. And when you think about it even more, oh god, the skull, but finally gets the defender down die. But the main ball carrier, he's down with the stun, so he's not going to be able to get a sure hands pickup. But I guess maybe Troll Slayers might have a shot, but they got 2 agility. Ball's going to come out, and oh, that's a bad spot for the Dwarven team. He needs to get more stuns out, if anything. There we go. Going to get the KO. Huge. Definitely huge right there. And gonna use up all of the guys left. Definitely needs to get him down, but just a push here. Kislev have one moment in time here. Does have this Kislev in the backfield for some type of crazy maneuver. Gonna jump away. Trying to get the 3. Dodge up. Will be able to stick the landing. Will be able to get the 1-die blitz. Oh no! Oh boy. Doesn't get the blitz. Really needed that to come through, but the skull, he just at least needed to push so they can get the 2+2+ leap in for the 2+ pickup, and then possibly, I don't know, 6+ crazy throw here into the 3+ catch, and then the 3+ dodge away into the 2+ into the 4+ pass into the, I don't even know. Math, just lots of math. But the Dwarven team survives. Runner is gonna get back up and should be able to be in just range of getting there. 4, 5, 6 with 1 GFI. Oh no, will the GFI come out to haunt because no more rerolls here. So he needs to get this ball pickup. Gets it. Can't fail the GFI. He doesn't fail it. The Dwarves escape. Oh my gosh. Got skulled there, but doesn't pay for it. That's just what happens when leaps don't come through with the one die blitzes. Just needed at least a push, but doesn't get it. And Bite-Size Center says, lucky little shits. That's right. He is a bit lucky. But man, the Dwarves escape. Because you don't want to go into overtime against the Kislev team because they can absolutely make the quick touchdown on you if they win the coin toss. But with the Magician's Shop, only thing now left that the Dwarven team has to hope for is to avoid a riot on the kickoff. And I do believe that's it, but the Kislev team might actually be able to get some push combinations here. Only 2 guys on this Dwarven team would stand firm, so these guys, this guy is going to be the worry. If anything, I guess if I were the Dwarven team, put this guy here and then surround this guy up, like put a big old arc around this guy so that he can't get the push combo off so easy. Yep, and there we go. So with the leap though, should be able to leap on the other side and get the 2 red die block in, and all you need is a push. So actually he's got this +1 strength right there, so get him down. He needs to get this guy down right there. Let's take away one of the guards, and then after that leap in there. And he's got at least the 1 die blitz here, so here we go. There we go. I think that's going to be the play right there. The riot on the kickoff! Oh no! The Dwarves! The Dwarves can't believe it! We don't even need to get the 1-turn touchdown anymore. He just needs to get the support here along the left side, and that's exactly what he does. Gonna go along the left side, get the defender stumbles. That's good enough. Should be able to get a whole bunch of supports going up the pitch now. Square away the runner. Troll Slayer is gonna be the only one left. Everybody's just way out of range. This right here could be something. I really want the Kislevs into the finals, I have to tell you that much. But man, this is an absolute killer for the Dwarven team. Got the 2+ pickup. Is he gonna do the pass? No, he's just gonna hold on to the ball for now. And just wait for this catcher to get in range. Gonna get away. And he needs to get a little bit more support because this bonehead means that he drops all of his tackle zones. So Dwarves might be able to make it there. No, he's not going to be able to make it there easily. So the blitz definitely has to come out on one of those catchers here and get himself in front. So here we go. Kislevs gets the riot on the kickoff. Nuffle provides some entertainment here near the end. Gonna get the block off. We'll be able to touch that catcher now. And we'll be able to get another tackle Longbeard in here. So that's beautiful. We should see the blitz here done by this Troll Slayer. And actually gonna be able to get another one of these darn little catchers down with that hit. And we'll actually be able to stand in the way even more so, but didn't get the injury there, and he does have Dauntless, so he could actually stand himself back up and get the blitz. There we go. So there we go. Gets the blitz here. Actually does the leap first and does the 2 red die block, but gets the skull. Oh no! Oh no! Did he fail he failed the Dauntless roll. He had to have. And with the failed Dauntless, does not get what he needs. He failed the Dauntless roll. He had to get the 2 red die block out. Oh man. Oh. In the end, Nuffle provided some entertainment, but the Kislev team just could not get just could not get the breaks he needed, especially when he needed the most. 21 armor value breaks. It really helped out. But I tell you what, that was a really entertaining time for anyone watching. I'll tell you that much. GG's all around, and we are going to see Big making it on through. We're going to confirm the roundup for these contestants. Laugh of Vienna taking on Big. Chaos Dwarves versus Dwarven teams. Check out the brackets real quick though. And as you see here, Dwarves versus Chaos Dwarves. Not exactly the funnest time for anyone to watch, but hey, you know, at least we will have lots of bashes. Wayne Fair, you just missed the flings about an hour ago. But don't worry, I will have them up on my YouTube channel, archived up. You can even watch it on my Twitch. And you can check them out there. But yes, aDant moves on against Diome Lords, Laugh of Vienna, and already you have to believe that the Dwarven team has a bit of the better of it with his dangerous team. So there we go, aDant. He's got my vote. He should take the championship. He should take this championship, but you never know. Chaos Dwarves do have dangerous bull centaurs. And let's take a quick look at Diome Lords, Laugh of Vienna. Diome Lords, Laugh of Vienna. And I don't think anyone's out long term. And he should have everybody. He does have. Oh, this Hobgoblin went out long term, but not a big deal. Let's see here. What kind of here? 1660. So Laugh of Vienna Diome Lord actually is gonna have a whole bunch of inducements. 1960 to 1660. So 300 difference. Could actually get a halfling chef if you wanted to, but I believe we're gonna see a wizard, and we're gonna see a couple of Bloodweiser babes, or maybe even another apothecary with the Bloodweiser babe. So I think that's going to be the play. So loads of inducements here for Diome Lord to equal out the very dangerous team of this massive dwarf team with +1 in strength. He's got guard for all his longbeards, basically. Stand firm for that one. Mighty blow for them all as well. So a very dangerous front line, as well as troll slayers that can definitely injure your guys with the mighty blow, piling on, and the pro ability to reroll that. Does have the tackle on everybody, as well as the Chaos Dwarf team having the tackle. So both of these guys are gonna knock each other's brains out like silliness. I think the only real difference that you can really say about this is that at least the Chaos Dwarf blockers here is gonna have claw, and this one finally does have the mighty blow level up. So these two guys need to really make a difference, and with the wizard and with the extra apothecary with the Bloodweiser babe, I believe should make it a good game between them. But I think I like aDant for now. We have not had a dwarf champion before. Probably a wizard babe and Br1ght. Well, and don't forget though, I think the Dwarven team does have the wizard inducement, right? No, it was the other team. Okay, so actually it was the dwarf team. Does the dwarf team, I think, have, okay, he has got the security gate, and I tell you what, security gate, he wished it was his stadium in that last game, but it was the other guys, and oh well. Man, oh man, yeah, it's the Kislev stadium, and he had the wizard for the free wizard for both sides. But yeah, we will see Chaos Dwarves bashing it out against the Dwarven team. And in the next bit, we should have an announcement about the new way in which the Champions Cup is going to be done for the next Champions Cup. Not this Champions Cup coming up. Still going to be the same 2 wildcard playoffs with the top teams and then the second best top teams. But then we should have an announcement soon about the changes coming up for the next bits. Yeah, Chaos Dwarves versus Dwarves. Snooze fest. But it is what it is. If you guys are watching out there and you like what you see and you haven't followed already, please hit that follow button. I really need you to come through for me. Also, you can subscribe as well as joining me on YouTube. You'll subscribe there and you can see all of the past and previous Cabal Vision Champions Cup. All of the Champions Cup right there. Thank you, Wayne Farah, for joining me. Always a pleasure to see you, as well as you guys out there. Nate, Bite Size Center, nice to see you guys today. I'm going to be playing some more games on Twitch a little bit later on, but not Blood Bowl in specific. So you guys could join me for that if you like the VGP in general. So with that, thanks again. And hopefully I'll see you next time for the championship match between Chaos Dwarf Team, Laugh of Vienna, Diam Lord versus Big Dwarf Team of aDant.